Yes, guys, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learnt. Show where we go through all the major talking points of the Carabao Cup final. One of the most embarrassing final I think I've ever seen following this football club. Before we start, as always, I do want to remind you that we are sponsored yet again by Match Bingo. This is bingo with a twist. Instead of numbers, you have fouls, goals, offsides, and other moments on the pitch that you guys can guess and try to win prizes on. Games are capped at £2, which means that you don't have to worry about being responsible or spending way too much money on the app, potentially. And also, 35% of the profits go to the Stroke Association as well. So, guys, click the link, download the app right now. And unlike Chelsea, you might win something. So check it out. Link is in the description. Go and download the app right now, people. Download the app. Now, let's get into the game. What an embarrassing, cowardly performance that was. We only really looked in control for the last 20 minutes of the game. Part of me puts that down to Liverpool being tired. We went to extra time and we just turned passive. It's like you enabled passive mode on GTA. That's exactly what we did. Absolutely disgraceful. Only Petrovic really walks out that game with their heads held high. And actually, to a point, Jackson. To a point, because he worked with scraps. He worked with absolute scraps all game and still managed to formulate some chances. Should have stayed on for the whole 120 in all honesty. But fair play to them two. Maybe fair play to Palmer and Gusto, because, I mean, they switched on towards the end of the game. And other than that, I have nothing to say about anybody else. Nothing to say. Just, wow. Wow. We couldn't switch on for a cup final. We were wasteful in terms of our chance creation. The midfield got absolutely dominated by Gravenberch, Endo, and a bunch of other players I've never heard of in my life, including some random NPCs that they brought off the bench. We decided to play defensive and play to penalties against a bunch of NPCs that I've never seen. Everything was embarrassing. Everything was absolutely embarrassing from the start to the finish. First point, players were poor. Because I know everyone's going to say, oh, you have a Poch agenda. You're not willing to talk about the players. Cool, we all talk about the players. Gusto got better towards the end. First touch was awful and the concentration was lacking at certain periods. Chilwell, I will get to him later. Disasi and Colwell were both inconsistent. Enzo, I think, produced his worst performance of the season. Bear with me for a little second. I need to put that down. Yeah. What's his name? Enzo produced potentially his worst performance of the season. Caicedo was rash, bar a few good passes. Palmer didn't wake up till the second half. What else? Who else? Jackson, again, fed off scraps. I don't have any energy for him. Sterling, anonymous. I was talking about how excited he was to play at Wembley and everything, and then just disappeared. Where was he? Raheem, where were you? Disgrace. Gallagher, awful. Awful. Missed our biggest chances, but again, Chelsea's finest and all of that crap. Players were not good enough. And for a cup final, especially against the opposition that we had, I wanted us to at least try and stamp our authority a little bit more. We didn't seem to do that until about the last 20, 30 minutes. I know like we were a little bit more settled after the first 30, but in terms of like actually taking control of the game, making consistent chances and asking questions of Liverpool, I don't think we did that consistently until the last 20 minutes. And that was it. My second point, Poch out. As per usual, Poch out. Like, now I've spoken about the players, I can talk about this manager and his tactics of hoof the ball up to Jackson and pray he can do something. Van Dijk couldn't have had the easiest final if he tried. Like, he probably had the best night's sleep after that. Man got the winning goal. Probably won man of the match. I don't know who won man of the match. Actually, I think Kelleher won it, and fair play to him. He had a lot of very good saves. But yeah, he had the easiest job of his life, him and Konate. Just sweep up. Because, like, poor Jackson, he ain't going to do much against one of them, let alone the pair. Then we go into extra time and this guy just wants to defend and he wants to sit back and he's like, oh, they've brought on inexperienced players. I'm not going to take the game to them. Let's wait till penalties. Now there's a little bit of a sting taken out of Liverpool. We're fine. We're fine. We're calm. We're calm. We're all good. They want to go to penalties. They don't want to waste their energy. Neither do I. Neither do I. It doesn't matter that we need this trophy. It doesn't matter that this trophy is massive to us. And we're basically treating it like a UCL because you've dragged us that low in our expectations that this means that much to us. Nah, let's just wait to penalties. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Disgrace. Disgrace. He is the worst manager I've ever seen manage this club in my lifetime. The fact that it's the third time I'm saying this in a row about 3 different managers says the directors need to go as well. Winstanley and Stewart, you are a disgrace. And the fact that they are still here, them and Poch, is a disgrace. And the owners have to look at it as well. You were there at Wembley. You got to watch that crap. But I know you're going to feed into the copium and just say, oh, it's fine, it's fine. We had our chances. Oh, if Conor Gallagher scored one of his chances, we might have won the game. If Palmer didn't hit the post, we might have won the game. This is what people don't understand. We don't formulate consistent chances or dominate a game through the full 90. So people will look at 1 or 2 of the chances that we make because we only ever make a high volume in a certain period of the game and then say, you should have buried it then. And you're correct to a point because we should have, but it only papers over the cracks. Because here's the thing. Let's say Gallagher scored one of those goals. No one would let me talk about the way we played. Nobody would let me talk about the performance. Because if I talk about the performance, all I'm going to get is, this guy's negative. He's never happy. We've won the trophy. You said you just wanted to win the trophy and that's it. And he's still complaining. This is the problem. This is the problem right here. People don't want to have the uncomfortable conversations. They just want to look at a clear-cut chance and be like, there's my scapegoat. There's my scapegoat. You know how easy it would be for me, someone who apparently has a Conor Gallagher agenda, to just say Gallagher cost us the final. I could easily say that. And I'd just be using your logic against you. But I'm not doing that because we didn't make enough chances throughout the 90. The fact that they were all clear-cut just makes it a little bit more heartbreaking, if anything. But we don't dominate a full 90 minutes. So how can you tell me that we were the better team? We were not. We never deserved to win that game. If any Liverpool fan is watching, congratulations. You were by far and away the better team. You deserved that final. The fact you brought on kids and still managed to dominate the game also throws another agenda in the bin. Oh, inexperience. Oh, our team is too young. They don't understand what it means to play for Chelsea. No, this coach has no structure and barely any decent game plan, and his game management stinks. That's what the #1 problem is. Get that through your thick skulls. It's not changing until this guy goes. Nothing is going to improve. He's not getting the best out of these players. It's as simple as that. Now, I could talk about Poch for another 10 minutes, but I don't have the energy. This season has literally taken so much out of me, so I'm going to go to the next point. Chilwell is a disgrace. I thought Gallagher having the armband was an embarrassment, but at least he can keep his head for the most part. Chilwell spent the whole time arguing with kids and dropped a 3 out of 10. A 3 out of 10. How about you focus some of that anger into getting some better forward passing? Or getting up the field a little bit more. How about that? Absolutely disgraceful from him. From the guy who's meant to be our captain. And stuff like that, all it did was get the Liverpool fans up and it got him another stupid yellow. Yet another dumb yellow card for crap off the ball. Yet again. But the fact is, he's probably going to be carrying us out for the next game on Wednesday. So, yay. Like, he's a disgraceful captain and a disgraceful player. Awful. Awful. 4th point, Petrovic and Jackson. Fair play. You guys tried. You guys tried. Everybody else was meaty to crap. So I don't really have any energy for them. I've seen people tweeting stuff like, oh, the poor Enzo. Enzo looks so sad and everything. I think, imagine how the fans feel. The players are getting paid for it at the end of the day. Now, I can say the structure isn't good enough, and I can talk about the whole season now. Poch is the real problem. But in terms of this game, no. The players can't run away. The players can't run and hide behind Poch. No. You guys all have to stand there, and you all have to take the smoke. All of them. Bar Petrovic, Bar Jackson. Everybody else, nah. You didn't give me enough. Hell, maybe you could push Palmer in there. Maybe. I don't know. I'll leave that to you in the comments because, like, I don't really feel like riding or dying for anybody right now. But, yeah. And my fifth point. As of recording this, it's 2:55 on the Monday. Why is he still here? Why is Poch still here? Why is there no club statement? Why is he still here? Get rid of him. Sack him. I want a club statement tonight. I want a club statement by the time this video is uploaded. But I know I'm not going to get that. I know standards, the mentality of this club is in the fucking bin. In the toilet. And it's because we just enable this crap. We are enablers. We are Copium Football Club. That's what we are now. Copium. Oh, we're fine. We're still in the FA Cup. United lost, so there's still an opportunity to get sixth. And they have Man City next, so who knows? If we beat Brentford, we might have a chance. Ha! I think we've beaten Brentford like once since they've come up into the Premier League. So yeah, you keep believing that. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe, Poch out. Up the Chelsea.